Shalom and good day all, this is Tehillim29 back again for another DC comic review, and in this DC comic review I'm covering the Wonder Woman 80th anniversary, and I must admit this has some fairly interesting stories, each with their own little flavour of how good to how bad they are, and also interesting in regards to art and art style. Well, I think it's time to move into the first things first, and that is the cover raising. I must admit, even though this is the regular cover, I could have taken the opportunity to also have gotten a variant, but I decided just to stick with the regular. So for this cover rating, alright, even though it's got pretty much nothing to do with inside it, I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. So it's time to move into the next thing, to which you start to see some of the art in regards to some of the stories. Well, before we move into the stories, these are the stories that are actually in this. And this is a little bit of the art in regards to the first. Now, I won't show all the art, but I will be able to give a rating of the art in regards to each of the stories. This is some of the art connected to one of the stories. And another story. One story having to do with a date. And one of the stories towards the end. Alright, now I'll move into the next part, to which I will be rating each of the stories. The stories going from left to right, and the last one will be story 9, which is this one down here. So, starting off with the first story, I gave it a 7.5 out of 10 in the story, as well as the art, which is in memoriam. Dreamers, I gave 7 out of 10 with a 6.5 on the art. Fresh Catch, story 3, 7.5 out of 10 with a 7 on the art. For the fourth story, Dear Diana, 7 out of 10, both for art and story. Moving into story 5, of course, Tom King. It got a 6.5 in the story and a 6 in the art. The sixth story, Better Angels, a 6.5 out of 10 and a 7 on the art. Story 8, Saturn Rising, 6.5 out of 10 with a 6 on the art. Immortal Mysteries, that was 6.5 out of 10 with a 6 on the art. And last but not least, Low Orbit, which got a 7 out of 10, not only on the art but also for the story. It was very interesting seeing what appeared in these stories, each unique in their own. One story related to the new young adult comic, which is coming out in regards to Diana Prince, and to those who want to pick it up, they'd probably want to pick it up because of how cheesy and funny it might be. Apart from that, it was an interesting lineup. I'm not going to be able to share everything about every story in this, but at least I can give you the details of what I thought of the stories in their story and the rating. Now, if you choose to pick this up, that's your choice. If not, again, it's your choice. Some people would prefer to pick up indie comics over this. Hey, go ahead, do that. I'm not going to stop you. Well, until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.